What's up, YouTube? Today I am going to be making a comparison between Jason Blaha and NH. But before that, I have a clip to show you of NH basically contradicting himself. He said that you shouldn't pay for a program.
I'm going to teach you how to never have to buy a program again in your life because you're going to be making it yourself from this point on. I've been wanting to make that type of video for a while because one of my convictions is that you should be coaching yourself because the wealth of knowledge that you're going to accumulate by doing that is worth more than all the money in the world, money that you would have spent paying someone else to do that for you regardless. And since if you're going to be serious about it, you're going to be lifting for decades, why not just learn? Instead of just wasting your hard-earned bucks, just learn how to do it yourself. That way you never have to hire or enroll someone else to do it for you. So this is going to be a
Now he sells program for I don't know how much, probably like $10. I forgot, but yeah. In the next clip, we have NH saying that people who are grifters, they like to do a live stream so that people can donate them money, and just hear the clip yourself.
So he moved on to the live streams. And I think he decided to do that because there is a lot of money to be made in this, because you can request donations to answer questions. It's the favorite choice for internet grifters. They all fucking do it on this platform. All of the people who have nothing to say have live streams where they just do nothing of value and they're just collecting money from people who are mentally ill. Of course, it didn't really net him anything because no one wants to donate to him because his opinion is absolutely fucking worthless. But the live streams did offer something very beneficial to us, and that is a platform for him to just speak his mind. Because we now have tens, dozens of hours of archives of Lobo just rambling. And whenever he talks for too long, of course, he starts to lie, because he starts to compensate for his shit life. So if one day I am courageous enough, I'm going to peruse the entire catalog, and I'm just going to make a special episode where I just make fun of him for all of the shit he said. A ton of those are really, really minty. But the one thing that really caught my attention with the live streams in particular was, first and foremost, what happened when he started to get trolled on.
Now I'm going to show you clips of both Jason Blaha and NH begging for likes and donation.
On the live, let's get 200 likes and I'll tell you the weird story. It just, someone wrote something in the chat that just reminded me of another story I had where I had the police called on me because apparently I was an ex-SS. I will not tell it today. Okay, we'll do it.
I'll program it. You should be training for maximum hypertrophy year round. Year round. Also, there's over 3 times as many people watching as there are likes. Let's get those likes up. I'm going to drink Diet Coke until I see some likes really.
Gestapo, women. All right, let's do women. All right. There are 500 people on the chat and on the stream. Let's get the likes to 300 and we'll do the women's story. And I'll use that opportunity to drink some water.
At least 3 people watching for every like. So I'm going to drink water and not talk until those likes go up. Every like. So I'm going to drink water and not talk until those likes go up. You guys can watch me drink water. I want to see a few more. Get the likes to at least 50% of the people viewing. Or like 4 away. Come on. Couple more. Giving me time to drink more water. Thanks, guys.
And videos on the coffee page. You either donate $10 or you pledge. And if you want to be part of the stream, like the people that you saw today, stuff like this, you can always reach out to me on coffee as well. But that's not open. The donations are not yet open. The way you're going to do it is a normal coffee is $3. A program review is going to be $5. That way I can differentiate between the two. The amount of space you will have for your donation to put the program is not. And the other part of the stream is going to be that I'm going to be answering general bodybuilding questions. And these questions will be mostly taken from the chat. So I'm going to actually read the chat. But if you, again, want a super chat, you can go on to coffee, you do a donation, so it's just $3. Don't do more than that. It's not.
I am going to show you clips of NH and Bloch doing OHP. But the craziest thing is, I think Bloach has better forms and more range of motion than NH. Now I'm going to show you clips where Jason and NH claim to speak multiple languages.
When the other cameras are rolling. Do I speak Czech? No, but I understand some. And there's a funny story with that. So we were at a family get together.
How many languages do you speak? Technically, three. I don't consider Spanish and Portuguese as languages that I speak because I'm not comfortable. Do you think people mind our business here? Do you know any other foreign language? Spanish. Yeah. And a little bit of Portuguese, but my Portuguese accent is it's not good. So I'm only half a slot. How many languages do you speak? Two, English and French. I'm not good enough in Spanish.
Next, we have Jason and NH claim to be intimidating in real life.
However, I do have that intimidation factor, and I do come across, especially a lot of other guys, as very intimidating. I have a presence when I come in a room, and that's been told to me by quite a few people that I'm a very intimidating person, and I'm very scary in some ways, and I have to try to keep that reeled in, and that has to do with my upbringing and my training. I trained
Point, and it's a story that I told in the past, that when other men would come in the room and greet people, they would ignore her because they didn't want to incur the wrath of the beast. They felt my energy. They were like, oh, he's on, like, en français, on dit each of like black dudes with my roommate. I'm like, can you keep it down? I woke. Tomorrow in the morning, I wake up. Can you stop? And I think I was shirtless at the time, and this was when I was like bulked. So I was pretty impressive, although very fat. So like they took me seriously. But that was the attic.
In the next two clips, we have NH and Jason saying that they were popular amongst women and they had so many sex. And the most interesting thing about these two clips is that they both said this is the same exact thing.
having threesomes and things like that. It can be fun for a little while. I've had more than a few of those. It might seem fun in the moment, but it doesn't make you feel better in the morning. It doesn't make you feel fulfilled. It doesn't really give your life meaning. Trust me on this. I'm telling you guys, as a 42-year-old man who's had more than a dozen threesomes and stuff like that in my life, it honestly isn't that fulfilling. It is like testosterone levels and how strong.
Putting up firm boundaries, so a lot of them thought that they could eventually secure me if they gave me sex, which never happened, which also damaged the life of these women, which is entirely my fault. And this phase lasted me for, I think, 2 or 3 years, where I couldn't understand why I wasn't happy, because I was getting everything I ever wanted, right? Women loved me. I could have as much sex as I wanted. Again, I was seeing 3, 4 beautiful women in the same week, but it was never fulfilling that deeply rooted need that I felt should have been fulfilled by this. And the reason why I felt like this is because culture
find me super hot. I usually have people who say that I look like a Greek god. That's a line I've heard from multiple women. I've been told that I have a really impressive aesthetic.
All right, that would be it for today. There are many clips that I haven't shown yet. Be sure to subscribe, like, share the video, and comments your thoughts. Special thanks to Vegeta for creating the thumbnail. Peace, I'm out.